Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Got quite a bit to talk about in today's video, including the release date being revealed for Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC, and it is going to be out very soon. And what I've realized is that next week is going to be a huge week for PC gaming with Red Dead Redemption 2's release on Steam and also Halo Reach. And with Halo Reach's release, Halo Reach Game Ready driver for you NVIDIA guys out there is live right now, so we'll go over that. And also, there's a great Sonic Humble Bundle available right now as well, and I'll go over that first so I can get this shilling out of the way. However, the Sonic the Hedgehog Humble Bundle 2019 is really good. If nothing else, I think paying $1 is a great idea given the fact you get Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle DLC, Sonic 3 and Knuckles Sonic CD, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1, and Sonic Adventure DX. So that's a lot of high quality content. Adventure 2, of course, is a pretty iconic game, and all that other stuff included with that for just $1 is fantastic. The beat the average right now is $5.96, and I would say get this as well, given that you get some really good stuff. You got Sonic Generations Collection, which is awesome. You get Sonic Lost World, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2, and Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Sonic Generations typically goes for around $7, so this as a part of this bundle is really good. Lost World was a Wii U title. And then you get Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing and Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2 to round things out. I think that's pretty good. And then paying $10 or more will get you Sonic Mania, which is a game that's really held up in value, Sonic Mania Encore DLC, and Sonic Forces, which was received rather well. That's one that I've actually never played, but to get that for $10 as well, not a bad buy. All of the tiers, honestly, are pretty good, whichever route you decide to go, whether you just pay $1 to get the base tier, whether you beat the average of $5.96, or you go all in and pay $10 or more to get Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces, all of these are pretty good options. Again, I'm not too familiar with Sonic Forces and the quality level of that title, but Sonic Mania is really good, and Sonic Forces was received well on Steam, so there you have that. Wanted to give you guys a heads up on that quickly, and let's move on from that. Red Dead Redemption 2 obviously came out last month on the Rockstar Game Store as well as the Epic Game Store, but we knew ultimately it was going to come to Steam, and honestly with the initial launches it had so many bugs that many are considering that release to be more of a beta test, but now Red Dead Redemption 2 will be making its way over to Steam on December 5th, so yes, it'll be out next week. I believe December 5th is next Thursday. Let me pull that up real quick. Yep, it's next Thursday, so this is gonna be out really soon, and I see what Rockstar's doing, man. You want to get this game out a little bit before the winter sale, 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later, whatever it is. When the winter sale starts, they're gonna be like, alright, time to put Red Dead Redemption 2 10% off. It's gonna be promoted on Steam, and then they can sell a bunch of copies. I don't know if it's gonna see a 10% off discount or something like that, but I would imagine it would, because Rockstar knows how to generate a little bit of revenue during this holiday time period, and Red Dead Redemption 2 definitely can be a game to do as such. And of course, Grand Theft Auto 5, they're just gonna keep generating revenue with that game. The guys at Rockstar are pretty business savvy. They know how this game works. I mean, they probably got a little bit of an upfront check from Epic Games for not putting it on Steam right away. They got money that way. They sold the game through their own platform for those of you that wanted it early, and now they're coming in on the back end. They're swooping in, and they're gonna release it on Steam, and they're gonna make all the money that they were gonna make anyway. Look, I don't like it. I would have liked a Steam release right out of the gate, but from a business standpoint, I'm like, my god, they know what the hell they are doing. They know how to make the most money, and hey, from a business standpoint, I gotta give it up to them, because this wasn't even an instance where a lot of people gave them a ton of backlash. They put the game on EGS and the Rockstar Game Store, and people were like, alright, it's not gonna be a long wait, but some people really wanted to play RDR2 right away, so they bought it on those platforms, and now they're coming in on the back end and they're releasing it on Steam right before the winter sale. Man, that is some savvy business. Whatever the case may be, again, RDR2 had some issues when it initially launched, so I'm happy I didn't check it out yet. At least I didn't pay a full $60. I've played it on a friend's PC and whatever the case may be, but now it's gonna be out on Steam, and I'm definitely gonna check it out then. I really dug my time with Red Dead Redemption 2. I know it's a little bit controversial. I know some people didn't like it all too much, even though it got really strong reviews across the board. I mean, a 92 on Metacritic is nothing to scoff about, but I really enjoyed the game. I thought the open world was incredible. I thought the visuals were stunning, and I thought the game's story was incredibly compelling as well. Is it as good as Red Dead Redemption 1? Can you really make that argument, given that RDR1 was a game that released in May of 2010? It's been, what, 8.5 years since that game released, and since the release of RDR2 on consoles, that was the time in between. I mean, RDR2 just had so many more technicals to work with in terms of being on newer consoles, now being on PC. I just don't think you can compare those games side by side, but whatever. Red Dead Redemption Redemption 2 will be dropping on Steam December 5th, and I am very, very excited for that, and I think the game is going to sell incredibly well, and I think with the release of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, we have really seen the Steam impact that it has on games for being on Steam. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is a game that I do not think would have sold 1 to 2 million copies on Origin and had it been only available on Origin, but on Steam, it has sold 1 to 2 million copies, and you're talking about a game that was barely promoted as a Steam release. I mean, it got announced, and then, yeah, Steam did pull some promotional work on it in the front page, but it's not like we knew about the Steam release for a long time, and it was a game that was still available through a subscription service that was $15 a month, and you could buy it on Origin, where people knew it was coming for a long time. And it still sold north of 1 million copies on Steam alone, and the game is still a relatively recent release, so it just goes to show how powerful of a promotional vehicle, if nothing else, Steam is, and that's why it's kind of whack when games are listed on Steam, and then the developer or publisher is like, nah, we're not putting it on Steam right away, it's gonna be a year-long exclusive on EGS. I think that's kind of whack, but let's not get into that debacle right now. What we do know is RDR2 will be out December 5th, and lastly, December 3rd, another major release will be happening on Steam. Halo Reach, and the game-ready driver for Halo Reach is out right now. Yup, you can install it for you guys with NVIDIA GPUs. It notes Halo the Master Chief Collection features 6 Halo games, each remastered to take advantage of the PC power, performance, and unique features and accessories. On December 3rd, Halo Reach will be the first title from the compilation to become available, launching simultaneously on Steam and the Windows Store. To start your journey through the much-loved Halo games, download and install our new GeForce Game Ready driver from GeForce Experience's Drivers tab or our website for an optimized experience. Pre-release benchmarks with the driver show the RTX 2060 exceeding 120 FPS at 4K with max settings, and the GeForce RTX 2080 Super running at over 200 frames per second. I think those are just stupid metrics to give us. I mean, I know that the game is going to be able to run well on an RTX 2060 and a 2080. This game is, what, 9 years old? Yeah, it came out back in 2010. Let me know how the game is doing on a GTX 1050. Let me know how it's doing even on a 1060. Obviously, the game is going to be running incredibly well on a 2060 and a 2080. I don't think that is groundbreaking information, but nonetheless, those are the GPUs they obviously want to promote to you guys. They're not selling, you know, GTX 1050s in droves anymore. They're not going to be promoting 1050 performance. They're trying to promote you 2060 and 2080 performance, so maybe that'll trigger in the back of your head, oh, maybe I should get a 2060, maybe I should get a 2080, whatever the case may be on that. And at this point, now November 27th, as of the recording of this video, doesn't it feel a little bit surreal that this is happening? I don't know, maybe for some of you guys, you aren't as nostalgic with Halo, maybe this doesn't have as much of an impact on you as it does on me, but man, I've been talking about it for literally years. I mean, you can go back and pull up some of my early videos talking about the possibilities of Halo on PC, why it would be a big success on PC, and I knew at some point we would get it on the Windows Store, but I didn't think it was gonna come out on Steam, and when that was announced back in like March or April, that was a shocking announcement. I remember watching that live, and they announced Halo MCC coming to PC, and then it was coming on Steam as well. I got so excited for that, but of course, some people are gonna buy it on Steam because it's $9.99, it's super cheap, but it's also gonna be directly available on Game Pass, so this is gonna be a really interesting one to monitor. I could understand why everybody and their mother went to the Game Pass route for Gears 5, however, for a game like Halo Reach, I feel like Halo does have a lot more name value than a Gears, especially at this point in 2019, so it'll be interesting to see how many copies Halo Reach sells on Steam versus how many people just buy it on Game Pass and play it on Game Pass. I mean, even at $9.99, yes, that's a great price, but Game Pass, 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate is $1 right now, so even at $9.99, you're much better off going the Game Pass route given everything else that you're getting, and given that all of the subsequent Halo releases are going to be on Game Pass as well. If you want the entirety of the Master Chief Collection, that will be $39.99, and I think that's a great price. Initially, I was skeptical that they were going to release each game at $15 to $20, and that would mean that the entire MCC would be $100, $120, and that would have been just way too expensive. They decided to do gamers a solid, $9.99 a pop. They could have probably gotten away with the $19.99 release. They probably could have gotten away with not putting the game on Game Pass, and the game would have sold incredibly well, and they would have generated a ton of revenue, but they're actually doing some good stuff for the consumer, so cool to see that. And that's going to conclude this video, guys. Again, I'll leave a link to the Humble Sonic bundle in the description box below. Obviously, I get a little bit of a kickback, so that is always appreciated. Red Dead Redemption 2 will be dropping on Steam on December 5th, and the Halo Reach Game Ready driver is out right now. Make sure to install that ahead of December 3rd prior to the launch of Halo Reach on PC. That's going to conclude this video. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.